Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Seminoles offense will get first crack at it here. Talk about a dynamic duo in the passing game. We certainly have that in this one. They challenge defenses at every level, Jesse.
And this is arguably the best quarterback-wide receiver combo in the entire nation. And David, I feel like every week defenses try to come up with plans to stop these two. No one's been able to do it yet. They get their passes completed. They throw touchdowns. And right now, this is a massive challenge for this defense today.
Yeah, and there's a lot of great receivers in the country that don't have the great trigger man. But he's got both. So they can attack the whole field. He can get it a multitude of ways. Like, these are two superstars at the top of their game.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's caught. It's Fleming. Breaks into the open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Pocket breaking down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now he lost one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. So Georgia Tech's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game. Now, I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Doak. Looking to throw, it's Matonio. He's going to fire deep. He's got it on the right. Turning on the Jets. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown! They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Working that left side. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warren.
Yeah, finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Lost to throw again. Got it behind the line. It's Fleming. Oh, he's got some space. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Noles are flying down the field. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. And the Seminoles have a first down.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here on the second drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that is their ability to run the football. Very, very important to them, and doing a nice job on that last play, picking up the first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Can't get him to the ground. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Noles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He's stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Caught behind the line. It's Willis.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Scanning the field, it's Bitonio. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Hand off from the gun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Already got a hand on it. It's blocked. That's a live ball. Defense has it.
Yeah, and those field goal blocks, when you can get that penetration right up the middle, the quickest point, right to the kicker. You can't go through the center because you can't touch the center with his head down, but a nice job getting some penetration, getting their hands up in the air and getting the block.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Dropping back, it's Bitonio. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Much of this Seminole foundation was built around great quarterback play, some legends at that position.
Some awesome guys that spread it around to elite playmakers, and it's just a great history at Florida State. They've been up and down in the recent history, but this team back in the day, man, dope was rocking. Everybody wanted to be a Florida State center.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Under fire. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. Quarterback moving. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fleming. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this running back with how he's able to cut and how he doesn't telegraph where he's going. He is a weapon catching the ball out of the backfield.
A 51-yard field goal is not really unreasonable in terms of range, but they'll try to convert on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Across the 15. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Touchdown Seminoles! Grab. Leaves it with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Gonna run it. It's Wood. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. And he was hit just as he released it. To the turf. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Power football with the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And some room to work. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years. Not always dual threats. Sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie and guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better. And you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Got 3 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Trying to set up the screen. He stopped well short of the line to gain at the 22. Not a chip shot field goal, but certainly makeable. We'll see what they do on 4th down. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Seminoles look to do some damage in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. The throw to the outside is complete. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Might want to muster up that protection. They had one blocked earlier. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Hold and finds his man on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Vitonio. He's got the tight end. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quickly to the tight end. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up. Looking to throw for it. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Shows a little move, gets his man off balance, and gets out to the 22. The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The Noles will punt this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Bitonio. Shoots it to the left. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Punt is on its way. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun, the ground game. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going for it all. Makes the grab right down the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll line this one up from 53 yards out and try to bang it through. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors at our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They'll go with the quick touch pass. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
To the air, it's Bitonio. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the involved in the pass game too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Yellow Jackets are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the Yellow Jackets need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on... Coming out on first down with the play fake. Extending the play. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
And the Noles are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for a man. It's Bitonio. Got the quick pass.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Now on second down. They'll go to the ground. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Bringing the heat. Finds the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And they're not on the same page there.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that... A fourth down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Fires to the tight end. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air. It's Batonio. Makes the catch. Turning it on. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. And off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
Those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play, and you just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to, talk about, say, think if we get this pick and we start taking this the other direction and we take points off of the scoreboard.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They go right back to it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big... Man, they've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Snagged out of the air. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which brings into the open. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Seminoles have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it! Touchdown, no! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Willis. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play action fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man. It's Daly. The ball squirts free. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in. Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Willis. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Going up top again. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the dope. Looking for a man. It's Bitonio. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires one high and deep. And it's picked off at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Seminoles buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fires it incomplete.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Noles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Seminoles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.